promised you an update about the little Fuji lens that I bought last week. Am I going to keep it? Am I going to return it? Updates coming up. Hi. My goodness, it's late. I shouldn't even be filming. I should be going to bed. But I did promise you an update, and the 7 days are over. And as you can see, I kept the lens. I'm gonna link this video right there where I was debating about this lens. And while I didn't do a lot of shooting in this week, obviously because I'm still working full time, I have had so much fun with this lens because it's the perfect selfie lens. It literally is. So you hold the camera with this little tripod in front of you, and you are in the frame. You're not like this close. You're a perfect distance at the 15 millimeters, and the lens is super light on the camera to hold easily. And yes, it's not a fast lens. It's not. It's a 3.5 to 5 point something. What, 3.5 to 5.6 classic. It's not super fast, but it works for the purpose. A cheap, all-around, multi-use lens that is super light, that is lighter than the 35 millimeter lens, which is a fantastic lens with this one limitation. It's just 35 millimeters. And if you're in an environment where there's more people than one person, or even for street photography or architectural photography, the 35 millimeters is just going to be too narrow. You won't be able to. But that's all besides the point. We already talked about that. My question was, can I keep the lens, considered that it is noisier in the autofocus movements than this 18 to 135 lens that I'm using right now? And I had to debate about it a long time, but I will take this negative, this con, and accept it as a fact, because there's so many other pros about this lens. It's just not that important because the noise is in effect really, really quiet compared to all the other prime lenses I have. It's really, really quiet. So I had to do the pros and cons, but I've been in this photographic business for a while now. I've had cameras for a long time, and every single photographic equipment has a negative to it. There's no perfect equipment. There's stuff that works really, really well for you, but even that stuff will always have some negatives to it. There's always going to be a downside. It may be the price, or it could be the size of the equipment, the heaviness of it, or it just has some settings but not all of them, or incompatibility with other equipment that you already have. There's a ton of things that can go wrong, and the market for cameras and camera equipment is huge, and there will never be the perfect lens. Yes, if they would be able to put a zoom 15 to 45 in this small of a lens and have a constant aperture of 2.2 or 2.4 or whatever, and no focus noise when you're focusing, for $400, I mean, Fuji would have it in the bag. Nobody would buy any more of the cameras. But it's not. It's a 3.5 to 5.6. It is noisy, and you can hear it shaking. Shit, yeah, like it's a piece of crap lens, but it's fun to use. It's small, it's light, it's sharp, it works, and that's why I'm keeping it. And seriously, I mean, yes, $400 is a lot of money for me. It's a lot of money. But I know I'm going to get good use out of this lens. For the amount of money I pay for it, it will literally live on my camera now, because the 18 to 335 was living on my camera before now, and that thing is just making the camera massive. And the reason I switched from Nikon DSLRs to Fuji is because I wanted to reduce the size of my kit. And with this lens, I'm actually reducing the size of my kit considerably. So here's the update that you wanted. I hope that answers some of the questions you have. Can I recommend it? Yes, if you're looking for a cheap, versatile, light, fun little lens. I mean, how fun can a lens be? I mean, this one is fun because it like close focusing, versatile range, light, super light. I mean, it kind of gets there. It's kind of fun. So yeah, I recommend it under these conditions. So here's your update. Thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you again next time. Bye.